Hello friends, my name is Uglyfish and today the task is simple. C1 Yelan. Alongside Linny, patch 4.0 has Yelan on the banner, and while I'm saving my primos as much as possible for 4.1, my partner Matt is happy to spend some of his primos for the sake of Yelan's first constellation, Enter the Plotters, which gives her elemental skill 1 additional charge. Matt normally has really good luck with wishing on banners. He doesn't normally need to go up to pity, he wins 50/50s a lot, but he is currently on a 50/50 as his last pull was for Yaimiko. So we have 186 intertwined fates. We've no need for Barbara or Bennett constellations, Matt doesn't use either, but he will be happy with Lynette consts, and if he loses the 50/50, he's after Diluc or Kaching constellations, either would be a win. Also, initially, Matt said he's only going to use like 40 fates and just try his luck, but I think, to be honest, he'll change his mind when he gets into the swing of things. So we did get a Lynette constellation. You get a free Lynette anyway. I think the condition is you hit AR 25, and then you just claim her from the menu. Nice strong start there with a C1 Lynette, 10 fates used, 176 remaining. We'll go again. So as much as I'd also like to try getting some Yelan const, as I said, I'm saving up for 4.1 for Nouvellette. I don't really need any new characters. Realistically, if I want to get better at the game, I use Yelan. I use her in my Hu Tao team, and I should be going for Yelan constellations. But instead, I just want to accumulate as many characters as possible. Oh, that's the flute. The flute was the first weapon I pulled in Genshin. Put it on Traveller, terrible mistake. Cool, here we go with the gold. I think it's slightly early, only by like 10 if it comes at the end of the pull, which is late by Matt's standards. Ooh, we didn't win the 50/50. It was Tignari. It's a bow user. Kind of got a similar hairdo. It could still be a double. I'm really reaching here. Oh, Lynetta's joined us though. It's not a terrible multi. So now Pity is reset after pulling Tignari. The next 4-star we get is guaranteed to be Yelan, so now the aim is for her to arrive early. So we've only used about 30 pulls so far, and I know Matt said he would spend 40. I do think the crushing weight of losing a 50/50 will maybe push him to keep pulling, but I'm not 100% sure. I think he was hoping for a back-to-back here. Luck isn't on his side. It's not even on his side for a 4-star there. I'd love sack frags, but he's got no use for it. So that is purely a tiny addition to his star glitter. And we do another 10 pull. This could be the final one then, and it's another 4-star. Which is so strange. This is average. This is totally normal rates for Genshin. And if anything, I'd say 4-star wise he's done okay with the Lynettes. But for Matt, this is such bad luck, and I feel really bad. And another Lynette might have made it better, but it was Barbara, who Matt has never used. I like Barbara now. She's with Nahida and Kuki and Sino, but there's only one Hydro character for Matt, and she never showed up. That's a real shame. So it's actually like 5 days later now, and after losing the 50/50 to Tignari, Matt has not been able to stop thinking about C1 Yelan. So the fates have been topped up a bit, up to 161, thanks to the multitude of events going on in Fontaine, and this time she is guaranteed. We are off to C1. In these 5 days, I've made no progress in Fontaine. I've started Diablo 4, and it's all I can think about. But even though 4.1 is still a good 4 weeks away, I know I need to start building up the primos. Now, 4.1 is likely going to come out on or around Genshin's 3rd anniversary, and on anniversaries, we get top-up shop resets. That's how I ended up with Hu Tao, Yelan, and both their weapons last year. This year I'm hoping it's the same. I got PlayStation money for my birthday. It's going to go to the top-up shop. So I'm currently on around 101 intertwined fates, which isn't enough. But with 4 weeks of work, battle pass, spiral abyss, and a top-up, I think I'll be around the 200 mark in 4.1, ready for Nouvellette and his weapon, and Bisley and his weapon. We haven't had any pulls so far though. We got a Lynette constellation before, and we've just got a Bennett constellation then too. I don't know if it's wishful thinking or the colour settings on my telly, maybe. But these purples are looking much more glowy and 5-star-ish than usual. Every single one has tricked me. But this was just a purple as well, just a 4-star. Another Lynette constellation though, that's not bad. I'm really happy to see it. My 4-star luck is terrible, but I do think recently it has felt harder to get new 4-stars. I remember watching a video, I think by Atsu, of someone wanting Kave, and it was painful seeing how many fates went into it. I don't even think they managed to C6 him. I've never pulled a Layla either. I got it for free last event, but never ever pulled her. The banners are great for increasing the rates, but I think now with the amount of characters we have, statistically it is getting tougher to get who you want. I don't think it'll be long before we start seeing maybe triple banners. Maybe triple banners and maybe a guarantee system or a lower pity on the standard banner. That's probably wishful thinking though, isn't it? But you can dream. No 4-star character here though, just a polearm. So we will be putting in another 10 fates into this banner. And in return, we get another 4-star. Obviously an early would have been good. Matt isn't probably going to wish again until Navia or Chlorand. So he's got time to build these reserves back up. We do get a Bennett constellation. And I think after this multi, to save as much as we can, probably best that we move into singles. I have lost track of where we're up to now because I've been talking too much, but we are certainly approaching pity. So singles will be the most efficient thing we can do right now because we want to keep as many fates as we can. And singles was definitely the best idea because with that one single, there is C1 Yelan. There's the constellation. There's the extra star glitter that we get. Fantastic. Time to bump her up. So if we pop down to that constellation, enter the plotters, Lingering Lifeline gains 1 additional charge. And whereas most people would use that in battle, Matt is going to use that to run around places faster. Which, fair enough, you know, you can't put a price on the time saved running around. So it took us a bit longer than expected and a few more fates than Matt probably would have liked, but we did manage to get our C1 Yelan. If you've been pulling for anyone on 4.0, let me know in the comments below, or if you're saving up for a future banner like I am, pop in who you're saving for as well. In the meantime, may you win your 50/50s, may your artifacts roll well, and until next time, bye!